Hey everybody, Austin here with another episode of my Let's Play series on Factorio. So when we last left off, we had just gotten done with kind of starting to set up this kind of whole automation area here for us to go ahead and start automating the production of iron from iron ore. What I'm doing now is, before we go about and start getting stuff on there, I want to kind of build this loop, which was kind of neat, which I saw when I was watching Arumba play on his game. This kind of loop that kind of is really interesting way of being able to visually see kind of how much ore is in the system, or how much iron or copper is in the system, and kind of allows you to use it in a way that's going to not really mess things up. So before we do that though, we got to kind of clear out some of the space so we can build this loop, because I figure we want to kind of have a larger loop here so that way we can build stuff on the inside of it. I'm thinking probably up to this water here is probably going to be a good spot to do it. So let's just clear out real fast some of this forest area. So it's going to give us some ability to run the we have our copper, which we're probably going to want to run over here too, so we can build that inside the loop. See how we're doing here. So we continue. Let's just get rid of some of these. Pickaxe almost dead. I'm gonna have to build a new pickaxe. Alright, so we run you like this. Let's run this up. Looks like it broke, so let's go ahead and just make another one real fast. Alright, there we go. Where are we at? Oh, alright. We definitely need to run it up a little bit higher. You might be asking yourselves, what is this loop going to do? And, well, once I get it made, you'll kind of see it, and I'll explain it a little bit more there. But basically, it's going to keep kind of bringing it back on top of itself, the iron that we've done, so that way we're just not producing tons of it if the system's not using it. Go up. This is probably a good spot right here. That tree. So we had relations. Alright, so we're gonna want to build that. Is that right? So what we'll do is select you. Like that, right? Build this out. Need more. Using it too fast. Alright. Cool, so now it's in a loop. So what's going to happen is, as we're producing it, it's going to come back down here, and it's actually going to stop the production of it if we're not making any more, or if we have too much, which is going to kind of help us in areas where kind of lower our pollution, because we won't be producing as much until we start using it up. So cool, we got that taken care of, which is neat. We'll need to eventually go ahead and deforest all of this wood so we can start building stuff inside the loop that will kind of pull off of it when we need it. What we're eventually going to want to do next is we're going to want to also run a line of copper along all this too. So we have to get our copper set up and then move it up there to where our loop is and kind of start the copper loop. Before that though, is there anything that we can start automation of? See, we need to start getting red gear science made. To get red science made, we need iron gears and copper plates. So we are going to need to get this set up more kind of in a loop, permanent loop, like how we have over here. So we have this set like that. We're going to need to also... Alright. I'll worry about that later. That's not as important because we're not really producing any more of that right now. But we're going to want to get something kind of similar to that setup done over here. So let's go ahead and get all this packed up. So 1, 2... Alright, we're gonna need some splitters again, so let's go ahead and build... Just build a couple of them. Also just build some more track on top of that. We got a lot of copper here. I need to collect some more of you. Looks like. So we'll be able to make more transport belt. Alright. So we run out from here. I'm gonna want to, let's clear out these poles too. Keep those there. Alright, so let's just say from here. I don't remember how many is we need, but let's say we go from here. Now we want to have that. Need to put a burner here, here. Let's take you off. Like that. That. It's gonna be that. Like that, and then we need long-handed inserters to grab the coal, which we will be needing to cipher over here. Oh, more attacks going on? Oh, looks like they got him. How do they want an ammo? 11, alright. So now, let us look at ciphering this over again. So, we will need to do... Let's do it here. I want it to go down this line right here. So we need to split it again. So we'll take another splitter here. And then we have any more underground? No, looks like let's make some. But we will go ahead and start that. Need to make some more. I don't know how that happens. This always happens when I go around that turn. I don't know if it's picking something up accidentally. Let's just clear out our line here. So now we just need to give it some power, which if we were to do kind of like what we did before, it'd be power there, power there. Excellent. We now have at least the initial setup of this done. Let's go ahead and start expanding it out some more. It would be, we need to then set you, I think what we said, one apart. So how we did up here? Yeah, one apart, so enough for a pull. Inserter, inserter, go to there. We're getting attacked again? I guess not at the moment, alright. And then let's go ahead and put our power there. Power there. And we got it. Cool. So we got two set up to do that now. So we're now going for our max here. If we, once we need to, we can add more. And then let's go ahead and start getting this added into the loop. So I'm going to need to grab some more of you, it looks like. We're going to need lots of this. Lots and lots to get it going. So let's go ahead and start drawing you out. this go a little bit longer. We've kind of reached our time, but I'll just do a couple minutes more. So I just want to get some of this built out. So we need to bring it back over, which means we'll probably need to cut through all the way over here. So we'll need to bring it all the way pretty much up to that water there. Alright. So the copper is going to have a much larger loop on it. This kind of sucks for right now, but we kind of have to do it. I think it was like, what, to there? Yeah. Use an underground. Make more. Start to see here our copper is not, we don't have a lot of it yet, but so it's kind of not fully stocked up, but once we kind of get that going, that will be fully much more. Once we have the loop going too, it's going to look a lot better. More being made, but that should take us right down to here, and then we'll cut right under. Actually lines up pretty nicely. Actually, yeah, one bit over, so we'll just do almost nicely. And there we go. We now have a loop on our copper, which looks kind of like that. So now we can kind of pull from stuff over here and here to kind of as our working areas to start on our automation. Now, obviously, we'll probably need to expand these as we get bigger and bigger and start needing more and more resources. But, you know, we're at least in a situation now where we kind of looks kind of neat. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I think we got some good work going done. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like. The likes do help me out quite a bit. Also, if you enjoy watching daily Let's Plays, go ahead and look at subscribing to my channel. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.